really come from a very structural situation as far as school or home or any those type of situations. I always was at a different level, and not everybody could meet me at the same way. Basically, I was in a situation where I wasn't probably not going to graduate from high school. I found this school because I got kicked out of another school. Now I'm about to graduate, and I'm about to go to college, and stuff is starting to happen. And I couldn't have done without a direction, because it's just every time I was with a teacher, it was like I could actually tell them about everything in my situation, and they wouldn't look at me like, oh, he's a bad kid because he did that.
When I started here at New Direction, I was volunteering actually, and I think what just intrigued me and had me so interested in New Direction was the level of commitment. But I think one of the things that set apart this organization specifically was the students. The students were so grateful for what they were receiving, and the one-on-one and the individualized attention. But the gratefulness that the students had just amazed me. They had such great attitudes, and they really felt like the investment of the tutors made a difference in their life.
For the most part, I'm a volunteer instructor in Alaska Studies. You can get very involved with each student. You can mentor them. There's all kinds of opportunity to just get involved in who they are and what they're doing. And so it's very fulfilling for myself just to be able to connect.
They care about you. They come in and they volunteer their time, strictly volunteer basis, some on lunch breaks, you know, some just drive kids to school.
Right now I'm mainly picking kids up at school at the end of the day and taking them home.
I was just looking for something I could do that would be hopefully really helpful, and I talked to Teresa and found that there's a lot of need for transportation.
I was not able to tutor this year, and I'm able to keep some of the relationships that I formed last year. That's probably the best part of it, actually.
My father's in prison for murder. My mother's a drug addict. I have a brother who influenced me into drugs, who showed me how to make them, mix them, sell them. You know, I saw it in their day-to-day life. I thought it was okay for it to be in my day-to-day life. You know, I was in 7th grade. I got kicked out of school for assault. I was in 8th grade. I got kicked out of school for assault, and when I was a sophomore, I got kicked out for selling drugs. You know, no more options for me. I felt like I had nowhere to go. All these dreams I had when I was a kid, I wanted to do something. I wanted to be something, and I felt like it couldn't happen no more. Walking in a New Direction totally changed that, opened up doors for me, and made me realize I still do have a chance, and that things still can happen for me.
I really enjoy hanging with the kids after school and just talking to them and getting to know them. I also really like to see kids really have hope of graduating.
And what I like about it is I love it when the light comes on. You know, when you're sharing some information and they get it. And then once they get it, they always want to seem to go that extra little bit of mile.
They give you individual like tutoring, like one-on-one. Like if you're struggling with something, they'll pull you aside and they'll help you with that instead of just move on. They want you to pass and make it. Like failing is not really an option for them. So even though like you might give up, they still push you to succeed.
It's smaller, so it's pretty one-on-one, and the teachers help you a lot.
You know, the teachers here are here for me, and they've been mentors. And
I think that if someone was like on my level where it's hard for them to stay caught up in public school, that this would be a good program for them.
Here they kind of help us, and they help us with our homework, and they really get into what we need help with. I tried to do homeschool for 9th grade, didn't work out, failed a lot in classes because I didn't get a lot of help, and then I came here and got so much help.
Seen a lot of kids change when they come here. They come here, they're behind in school, they're not doing that well at home. When they come here, they get caught up in school. We really get to know the kids and help them. And since we're a smaller program, we're able to accommodate kids with certain problems that other schools can't.
Kids do feel a little more comfortable with who they are. They have more of a positive attitude about where they can go. They're not being told I can't, or you shouldn't. I think you could go here, or you could do this.
It is amazing to see a freshman or sophomore come in here, and by their senior year, not only are they graduating from high school with the State of Alaska diploma, they're going on to vocational schools, they're going on to colleges. You know, a lot of the students that we have here at New Direction have fallen through the cracks and just kind of come from a system that was a one-size-fits-all, and that just didn't work for them. And what I see here is an organization that works with multiple organizations, to include an excellent and very dedicated church body. And that body invests in these students individually and through their own gifting. And it's a pretty amazing experience to watch a student be ministered to from several different entities and several different people. And I think, again, that's what sets us apart from other alternative organizations and tutoring centers. Isaiah 61 calls us to help free the brokenhearted, and I think that New Direction has been very successful in doing that. And they've provided a very safe place for students not only to become successful in their academic endeavors, but also to become emotionally secure and to be invested in. And I think that's what our program is all about.